How you doing? Good. Cobra, I don't know. What's up, buddy? Oh, Tucker coming. He coming. There, there, there. There, there, there. In the street. How you doing there? Good. Any requests today? Nothing? Hips. All right. I'm going to take a couple minutes. You should be able to hear me good. I'm going to take a couple minutes before I set the speaker up. This gentleman, you know who to avoid conflict. We're doing this for a while. I try to avoid certain people to avoid conflict. So he'll usually leaves in a couple minutes. Anyway, but
I'm gonna read your mind.
yeah, no, I'll project. All right. Good morning, y'all. Welcome back. Thursday morning flow, everybody. Perfect morning for it. Let's get started in child's pose here today, huh?
You're that's right here again.
Uh-huh.
You're so lucky.
Uh-huh.
They wanted to put
Uh,
downward dog.
As you know, that child's pose is just a suggestion. So if you'd like something else, laying down, back, stomach, standing, seated forward fold, that'll work too. But hey, what a Thursday morning here at Oceanfront, the best studio in the world. Let's begin straight away. We're gonna exhale and clear everything out. Together through your nose, we'll take a big collective inhale. And then that cleansing through your mouth, exhale. Good. Two more. Again, inhale. Try to fill up nice and deep, everybody. Exhale, empty out. One more. Inhale. And clear it out. Exhale, empty out. All right. Now we shift gears. Breathing in through your nose, nice and deep, just like you've been doing. So really nothing different there, but you're letting this breath evolve each and every cycle of it. And on your exhale through your nose now, keep your lips sealed. And let's get that little core engagement. Navel in and up. Gently push your breath out. Just like that, y'all. Inhale, invite, and allow this breath to flow in very deep. Exhale, navel up and in. Get that little engagement of your core, but also a constriction of your throat. Here we go, y'all. For an hour, we're going to go this deep breath in. And this slow breath out. Okay? Drop your mind into your body. And really focus on this deep diaphragm breathing. And if you do nothing else for this next hour except breathe mindfully like this, well, I guarantee you'll still get a really sweet meditation. Your knees and hips might ache a little bit if you stay in child's pose the whole time, but hey, we'll clear the slate. So, again, very good to be here with you. I commend you for showing up. It's not always easy to show up. And if we haven't met, by the way, my name is Steve. I'm guiding us through this hour-long flow. Simple, yet not easy. Inhale, Exhale. From here, take an inhale. And on your exhale, let's walk both hands over to the outside of the right side of your mat. So your right hand's gonna come off your mat. See if you can take your left hand and stack it right on top of your right hand, and then straighten those arms. We reach with your hands a little bit. And at the same time, you can pull your left hip bone back a little bit and get that really sweet stretch in your left side body, through your left rib cage. Another inhale. Exhale. Give me 1 second. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're gonna walk all the way over towards the left side of your mat. It's on purpose, just for a minute. Stack your right hand on top of your left. Pull your right hip back and start to really, again, drop your mind into your body. You stretch and you create sensation until the translation of that sensation is like really literally telling you, that's the perfect spot. Another full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. All right, let's walk them back through center. Inhale, come all the way up to your hands and your knees, your tabletop. And then exhale, curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky for your downward facing dog. Drop your head down, everybody. Well, first and foremost, breathe. I want you to breathe really deep. Head is dropping down. Fingertips are spread really wide. Little bend in your knees, gonna let you press your hips higher. So really try to press your hips high and back further. And hopefully you can still feel some of that length in your side body, a little bit more strength here and engagement in your shoulders. Drop your head down, chin to your chest, look towards your knees and towards your thighs, just to emphasize that length in your spine and get into your cervical spine. And of course, you breathe, y'all, nice and deep. Inhale. Exhale. One more full breath, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent, everybody. Take your feet a little bit wider. See if you can a little bit angle your heels in, your toes out. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees and squat way down. Malasana frog pose. Bring your feet flat to your mat. Okay, do your best to straighten your spine. So for some of us, to bring the heels down, you got to take your feet pretty wide, even wider than the edges of your mat. And then slight tuck of your chin to your chest, still lengthen your spine. Use your elbows to gently press your hips, your thighs open. And give me 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, nice and big, y'all. Moving towards the full capacity of your lungs. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms upwards. Take your biceps with your ears, with your spine nice and straight. We're going to come to standing in 5. Spine straight. Good, y'all. 4. Biceps with your ears. 3. Just a little bit slower than you want to move, so those legs starting to burn. 2. We're all the way up. And then we're coming right back down. 5, a little hip mobility here. 4, lots of deep diaphragm breathing. 3, very good, y'all. 2, hands back to your heart center. We're all the way back down. Take an inhale. And then exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs. Heel toe your feet back into about hips width apart. Bend your knees at least a little bit, if not a whole lot. And then option to interlace your fingers at your lower back. Take an inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back, shoulder roll back. And then exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep, breathe. That guy on the bench, that was on the bench, I know he leaves shortly after 9. Conflict. So, yeah. Well, check. Good, y'all. 2 more breaths here. Inhale.
Check, 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 check.
Exhale. Last one. Pull your breath in, deep as you can go. Very good, everybody. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Let's go ahead and walk them all the way out to plank pose, high push-up position.
Breathe, check.
Is this not working yet? 2 breaths, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale. Shift forward a little bit. And then exhale. Let's lower all the way down to your chest. Slide your hands back. 3 rolling cobras, everybody. Inhale. Lift your chest up. Look up. Shoulders back. Little to no weight in your hands. So if your arms are straight, I know you got a lot of weight in your hands. Exhale. Take it right back down. 2 more here. Inhale, lift up. Breathe in really big, everybody. Exhale, taking her right back down. And then 1 more. Inhale, cobra pose, bhujangasana. Breathe in big. And then exhale. Inhale, we're going to press right back to hands and knees here, everybody. Take it up, hands and knees. And then exhale right into your cat pose. So round your spine, chin to your chest. Draw your navel up and in. Inhale, reverse that cow pose. Dip your steps and broaden across your collarbones. Exhale, round her back down. Go 3 more on your own, everybody. Three more on your own.
Check, check.
And after those 3, I'm going to meet you right back in downward facing dog. I think I got it. All right, buddy. In business. Downward facing dog. Woo. Oh, yeah, all right. Hey, how you doing? Hips high, head dropping. All right, everybody. We got the sound system fixed. We got that integration process and series out of the way. Okay, let's hop into this first warm-up flow. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, bend your knees a little bit. Press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk, or you could lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch all the way together. Now, inhale, find that halfway lift. You know it well. Halfway lift, pull your chest out long, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, fold down deep and draw your navel in and push your breath out. Now lead with your chest and let's inhale, rise. Come all the way up. Reach your hands up high to the sky. At the top, you could even lean it back a little bit if that feels kind of good. And then exhale, we're going to fold all the way right back down. Little bend in your knees is going to ease that hamstring and lower back pressure. Good, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. Now shift forward, and then lower halfway down. Elbows go straight back. Beautiful. Now inhale's that upward facing dog you've heard so much about. Feed your heart through your biceps. And then draw your navel in and exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. And then breathe. Is that speaker working over there? Yeah, good. Good, everybody. Whew. We're all set. Now, remember, head dropping down, chin to your chest. Good, brother. That little bend in your knees lets you press your hips higher and allows you to straighten your spine. Okay? Soak up this ocean air. Each and every cycle of breath. Inhale. Exhale, phenomenal. All right, inhale again, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands, heels and toes touch. Take your inhale. I want you to pull out long through your chest and straighten your spine. And then exhale, fold and draw your navel in and empty out completely. Inhale, rise. Float your torso like a bubble floating to the surface. At the top, lean it back till it just feels really good. Exhale, we'll fold all the way back down. Okay, we're surfing the waves of our breath here. Thursday morning breath-based meditation. Inhale, halfway lift. That straight spine, your chest pulling out. Exhale, clench your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, and then lower with control. Shoulders and hips should move together, elbows straight back. Now inhale is that upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. See if you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps there. Good, y'all. Draw your navel in. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Oh, that sweet, sweet dogger, y'all. Fantastic, everybody. So we're just kind of easing our way into this. Remember, yoga is not necessarily what we do. It's more about how we do what we do, right? The quality of attention we bring to it, that's what's going to make it a meditation. That's what's going to take what from the outside could look just like a physical exercise and add the aspect of being a mental exercise. It matters you're here, everybody. Thank yourself for being here, by the way. That matters. Inhale, knees bend, arms strong, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop and feet between hands. Give me that halfway lift on your inhale, flat back and lengthen. And then dive on into your forward fold. Navel draws in. Inhale, rise. Come on up. Reach your hands high. You lean it back, but you stretch your arms and you lift up and away, y'all. Woo! Exhale, go ahead. Fold all the way back down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, all Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, clench your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, lower halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha, feeding your heart through. Exhale, hips high, Adho Mukha. Downward facing doggaroo, y'all. Nice work. Hips high, head dropping. Full potential and capacity of our lungs. But as with everything in this practice, you're finding the balance, because it'd be easy to just really try too hard with that. Start struggling and straining with your breath. You're trying to breathe so deep. So full capacity if you can, but without being too taxing. One more breath here. One more whole flow on your own. Surya Namaskar A. Add something if you want. Skip something if you need. Breathe well. Breathe well. Whew. Nice work, everybody. Fantastic. Once you're back to your downward facing dog, you know, it's referred to as an active resting posture. It is that, or kind of a reset posture. Whenever I'm in it, I'm checking, okay, how's my breath? Is it the same breathing I began to cultivate 18 minutes ago? And if not, maybe go to child's pose and more inactive resting posture, just to reset. Inhale, let's lift your left leg high to the sky. And then go for it. Bend your left knee, stack that hip. If you want those circles with the knees, circle it out. If you want a donkey kick, hey, if you want to flip it, I know a lot of y'all love to flip it. Go for it, everybody. Breathe for 5. Oh, nice. Good, good, Jane. Fantastic, y'all. Here for 3. 2. All right. Let's take her back to three-legged dog. Inhale, send your left leg high to the sky. Now flex your left foot, spiral inward with your left thigh. So we come back to a closed hip posture. And then walk your hands back towards your right foot. As you do that, take your left leg just parallel to the ground. Okay, again, bend your right knee a little bit. Ease that hamstring and lower back pressure there. Find a halfway lift in your upper torso. And then open up your arms and let's come to fly. Airplane pose. Start here. Start with a steady visual gaze and a steady breath. The balance will end up taking care of itself if you're focused on those things. Drive down your right heel. You can squeeze that quadricep, but I would recommend leaving a micro bend in that knee. But squeeze your shoulder blades as well and stay buoyant, broad across your heart. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Fantastic. Last inhale. Option to reach your hands forward here. A little bit more challenge, but as you know, with challenge comes change. Exhale, hinge at your waist, bring your hands to the ground, and let's just walk it all the way out, right back to your three-legged dog, right back to where you came from. Fantastic. Take an inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. On your exhale, shift forward, pull your left knee up into your chest, and then step your left foot all the way through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reverse warrior. Good, y'all. Same little checklist. Steady gaze, steady breath. Balance, stability, alignment would be check 2. And then enhancement, modification, or refinement. Take a look at your front left knee. Make sure it's stacked directly above your ankle. And if it's leaning inward, which tends to happen, especially in reverse warrior, slightly externally rotate your left thigh to find that neutral position. Another full breath here, everybody. Inhale. And then you can sink a little bit deeper on that exhale. Very good. Take an inhale, reach up and away. Exhale is to extended side angle pose. So take it forward. Reach, reach, reach it out. And then side angle pose is your exhale. Okay? Forearm to thigh is good if that's where you want to be today. And personally, when I'm setting up a second flow for my practice, I'm usually in that forearm to thigh the first time around. But wherever you choose, make sure you're stable, make sure it's sustainable, make sure your body is narrow, right? You have clean lines of energy, sensation, and breath. Right hand towards the ocean, palm facing down. 2 more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale it out. Now, listen carefully. Inhale. Stay in here on forward and down, bring it around, inhale comes up, warrior. So the legs haven't changed at all from our reverse warrior. Still got that heel to arch, still stacked. Now shoulders are stacked directly above your hips. Your arms are straight, you're acting engaged there, and your hips are sinking low. Last 2, breathe well. Inhale. Exhale it out. Last one. How deep can you breathe, huh? Inhale. Soak up that breath deep into your lungs, everybody. Yes. Exhale. Windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower halfway down. Shoulders and hips together, y'all. Very good. Upward facing dog. You can modify. You could skip whatever you need. Exhale. Navel in. Hips to the sky. Sweet, sweet doggery. Inhale. Lift your right leg high to the sky. Go ahead. Bend that knee. Right leg, y'all. Right leg. Bend the knee. Stack the hip. Circle it out. Flip it. Do what you got to do, everybody. It's Thursday morning. It wouldn't make any sense to show up to your mat and do anything but listen to your body and give yourself exactly what you need. Here for another 4. Breathe. 3. This looks fantastic, everybody. 2. All right, we're back to three-legged dog. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Now remember, flex your foot. Take that inward rotation with your thighs. So going back to a closed hip here. And then walk your hands back towards your left foot. Take your right leg parallel to the ground. Y'all know where we're going, right? That little bend in your knees makes this like a supported low flyer. And then find that halfway lift. and open up those arms and come to fly. It's not what we do, more of how we do what we do. And the quality of attention I'm seeing and feeling here is amazing. Laser-like focus, everybody. Your body's gonna feel clean, your mind's gonna be totally, totally serene, having cleared the slate. Inhale. Exhale, last chance here. Inhale, option to reach those hands forward. Good, Anastasia. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward, three-legged doggy, y'all. Beautiful. Inhale, send your right leg high. I want you to breathe all the way into those toes. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee up into your chest, step it all the way through. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So this is very much like that dancing warrior flow that everybody's familiar with. You know, if you've done more than a dozen yoga classes, you've done the warrior 2 extended reverse. It's the same thing, just in a little bit different of an order. Take a look at your front right knee, stack it, bend it deep, make sure it's aiming true, pointing straight forward. Inhale, think upper body is A setting, and this is a side body stretch rather than a back bend. Exhale, stay here, lower body descending. Very good. Another full inhale, reach it up and back, breathe in. Exhale, reach and extend forward, side angle pose. Uttita Parishva Konasana. Okay? If you had a laser beam on your heart center, it'd be pointing towards Pacific Beach rather than towards the ground. If you notice that your heart is pointing towards the ground, roll your left shoulder back a little bit. Now take your left hand and reach towards the ocean. Palm facing down. Again, that external rotation in your shoulders. The same rotation you want in your downward facing dog. Now stay here. Take an inhale. Good. On your exhale, reach to the ocean. Start to sweep your left hand down. Bring it around. Inhale takes you up to warrior 2. Steady gaze, steady breath. Now, close your eyes for a moment. I want you to feel your right leg and your left leg. And if you feel a lot more weight or engagement in your front right leg, chances are you're leaning forward. So if that's you, lean back a little bit. See if you can get to that shoulder stacked above hips, which is difficult. You don't have a mirror in front of you, right? But you got to feel your way through this. Breathe well. Inhale. Exhale it out. Take an inhale. Expand from the inside out. Beautiful. Exhale, windmill down. Step your right foot back. Shift it forward and lower with control. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Feeding your heart through your biceps. Navel in. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Now bend your knees. Press your hips back. Load up your arms and look forward. End of your exhale, walk, or see if you can lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Now inhale, find your halfway lift, flat back it, breathe it in. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips. Lift your chest, reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, open arm twist to your left. Open arm twist left. Squeeze your thighs. Pull your right knee back, sink low, and then lift your heels for 5. And then try not to make that face or do that thing with your lips. 4. She ain't the only one though, y'all. I see it. 3. Fantastic, y'all. 2. Inhale, take her back to chair, through center, heels down, hands high. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Pull your left knee back, squeeze your thighs, sink your hips. Lift your heels. 5. Remember, challenge is just another word for opportunity. 4. Sink a little bit deeper and give yourself that opportunity to grow stronger, more balanced, and less reactive. 3. Woo! I know you're feeling it, y'all. There's a reason I don't demonstrate this stuff. 2. It looks hard. Inhale, back to chair, heels down, hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs. Dive it on in. Woo! Let's do it. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plench your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Good, upward facing dog. Shoulders back, feed your heart through. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky, downward facing, doggaroo. Inhale, lift your left leg. Breathe on up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, but maybe you can get forehead. Push your breath out. Inhale, left leg, center high. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take it up. Reach it back. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Right hand reaches to the ocean. Sweep it forward, down, bring it around. Inhale, warrior two. Come all the way back up. Exhale, windmill down. Step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Nice job. Upward facing dog. Open your heart. Let it shine. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggery. Inhale, lift your right leg. Breathe on up. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose. Inhale, reach high. Good. And the exhale, sweep it through. A low lunge, back foot flat. Inhale, reversing. Take it up, lift up and away. Exhale, extending. Reach to the ocean. Left hand continues down, comes around. Inhale up, warrior two. Exhale, windmill down, step it on back, and move it on through. Fantastic, everybody. Inhale's that upward facing dog. You know it well. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back. Let's keep this train rolling. End of your exhale. See if you can lightly spring your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch. Inhale, give me that halfway. Chest pulls out and lengthen. Exhale, dive it on in. Forward fold, empty out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. Reach high. Exhale, open arm to your left. Sink deep. Lift your heels. Beautiful. Inhale, back through center. Utkatasana. Heels down, hands high. Exhale, open arm to your right. Sink low. Lift your heels. Let the legs shake a little bit. Inhale, back through center, heels down, hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, plant your palms. Shift forward, lower. Upward facing, heart comes through your biceps. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, breathe your left leg, everybody. Send her to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach high. Good. Exhale, see if you can step it through. Heel, ball, toe. Inhale, reversing, warrior. Exhale, extending, side angle. Right hand reaches, continues down. Sweeps you around. Inhale up, second warrior. Exhale, take it on down. Step it back, everybody. You're doing fantastic, everybody. Amazing. Take the right side on your own. Right side on your own. Breathe well. I'll meet you right back in Dogger Sea. Hey, this stuff is simple, yet not necessarily easy by design. by design. You know, the classes I teach aren't very technical at all. I don't want you to have to be on your mat and always have to think like, wait, what am I doing? Am I in the right place? I would keep it simple, but not easy. Now, from your downward facing dog, if you're with me, and if not, you join when you're ready. Take your feet a little bit wider. And then let's see here. Reach back with your right hand to the outside of your left ankle, shin, knee, or thigh. If you need to shorten your stance, widen your stance, do whatever. That's cool. Glance under your left armpit, right? Keep driving with your left hand. If your balance is supreme and you want to lift your right leg up, be my guest, y'all. Breathe, 5. But every exhale, you're pulling with that right arm. You're getting that twist. 4. Yeah. Good, y'all. Nice, Steve. 3. 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release that. Shift forward to plank pose and squeeze your legs together. Now, ground into your right hand and roll open to your left for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Okay, lift your hips, everybody. You could drop a knee, a forearm, you could stack the feet one behind the other, but you gotta lift your hips. We all look amazing. Now, if you're feeling strong and you wanna take your left leg up, go for it. Breathe well, left hand towards the ocean. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, reach long. Listen, listen. On your exhale to plank, pull your left knee into your nose. Yeah. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Let's go back to that flow for a moment. Inhale, reversing, warrior. Exhale, extending, side angle pose. Give me that space and length. Inhale, sweep her down, bring her up, warrior 2. Exhale, take it on down, just to low lunge. Spin your back right heel up. Now inhale, pull your chest and spine out long as you breathe in. Draw your navel in. On your exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. You could drop that back right knee if you need. Right? If you want more twist, you could take your right hand, slide it over towards your left foot or even to the outside of the leg. Hey. But see if you can bring that back heel. If you're up for a challenge, bring it so it's stacked above the ball of your foot. And then you're pressing back through your heel. You're reaching out through your head. And then when you twist, remember you draw your navel in. Right? And that helps protect your lower spine. Fantastic. 3 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more now. Inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more. Take an inhale. Twist open. Exhale. Beautiful. Release your left hand down. Go ahead. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Prasarita Parottanasana. Now, I'm always partial to grabbing my big toes with my middle and index fingers here. Just for some leverage, right? But some of us might need to grab our ankles or calves. Some of y'all might have enough sensation with your hands on the ground underneath your shoulders. Okay, thank yourself for being here. Your brain's a supercomputer. The internal dialogue ends up becoming beliefs, which are the programs our supercomputer runs on. And you know what? That internal dialogue isn't always positive. I'm definitely speaking from my own perspective here. There's been times when I wanted to show up to yoga practice, then I got lazy and I didn't go. Then about 15 minutes into when a class would have started, I'm like, damn it, I should have went. And I'm beating myself up. Well, hey, you made it here. You made it here. This is hugely beneficial. From here, take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, take a halfway lift, left back and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge, top of your mat. Now, spin your back right heel up. Lift your heart up, jet airplane, your arms along your side body. Remember, we came into airplane pose, but we did it walking backwards. So now let's lean forward and come into airplane pose. Good. Now, without your right toes touching the ground, let's come up to standing. Pull your right knee up into your chest. You can interlace your fingers an inch or two below your knee. You could stay here or take your hands to your hips and straighten your right leg out in front of you. Or left hand to your left hip, you can grab your right big toe with your middle and index finger for extended hand to foot pose. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Either way, steady gaze, steady breathing. Yeah, 5. Four. Phenomenal, y'all. Last 3. It matters you're here. You're winning the morning so that you can win the day. 2. If you're out to the side, bring her back to center. Keep your leg right there. Inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. Grab your right wrist. Exhale, step your right foot in front of and across your left. And then switch wrists. Sorry, grab your left wrist. Inhale, get tall, pull long. Exhale, lean to your right and press your hips to the left. Could have actually went either way there. There's no real rule. But throat open, head back a little bit. Now take your biceps back with your ears and straighten your arms so that you feel it from your ankle all the way to your wrist, this lateral flexion in your spine. Breathe well. Another full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. One more. One more. Inhale. Exhale the right. We're back to center. Unwind your legs. Reach your hands high to the sky. Heels and toes just touch. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale. Give me that halfway lift. Flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Heart comes through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet, sweet doggaroo. Woo! Amazing job, everybody. Keep breathing. Stay the path. Take your feet a little bit wider. And then left hand across to right leg. Could be on the inside. See if you can get it to the outside. And if not, I mean, it's all good. Right? We're moving with purpose and on purpose. Not attached to the outcome, a part of the process. Glance under your right armpit, and if you're feeling that balance, you can start to lift your left leg towards the sky. 5. And then, if you wanted to, you could take all the weight out of your right hand. 4. I'm just kidding, y'all. Don't do that. Breathe. You'll fall on your head. 2. Yeah, take an inhale here. Exhale, release. Shift it forward to plank. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand. Inhale, roll open to your right. Side plank pose. Vashisthasana. Teddy, come here. Same as any other posture. You steady your gaze, you steady your breath, you focus on alignment and balance, and then if you want to see what you can get cooking, enhance it, go for it. Maybe right leg up. Yeah, John. Right hand to the ocean. Breathe well. Give me 2, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Reach a little bit. Exhale, plank. Pull knee in towards your nose. Right knee. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. We're back to the flow, back foot flat. Inhale, reversing warrior. Exhale, extending side angle pose. Left hand reaches to the ocean, comes down, swings it around. Inhale up, warrior 2. And then exhale, we're just down to low lunge. Spin your back left heel up. Take an inhale, think halfway lift as your chest pulls out long. Exhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. How much can you get cooking, right? You choose the intensity level. It's up to you. But remember, we don't do anything unless we can do it with that calming meditative breath. We got 3 more. Heel presses, head reaches. You're working those 2 points away from each other, right? These oppositional directions, working in oppositional energies, right? Pushing and reaching. They're going to create space. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Phenomenal. Right hand down. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. Now, option to go wherever you want with this. If you want to interlace your fingers at your lower back. In fact, if you're going to be sitting over your desk and keyboard all day, I recommend you go there. Get ahead of it, right? Find your halfway lift, shoulders roll back. Exhale, fold down deep. Breathe. Woo! Cultivating strength, creating space and length, balance, internal calmness, right? It's hugely beneficial. It matters you're here. Take one more. Inhale. Good, y'all. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge. Spin your back left heel up. Lift your heart up, jet airplane your arms. Now to come into balancing here, come higher on the ball of your left foot and feel your weight slowly shift forward and then lean into it. Without your left toes touching the ground, come up to standing, pull your left knee up into your chest. Steady gaze, steady breath. Pick your poison. Stay here with your hands interlaced, or hands to hips, straighten your left leg out, or that Uttista Asta Padangustasana. Breathe well. Five. 4. Nice, y'all. Last 3. 2 are right. Take her back to center. Keep your leg lifted. Inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. Grab your right wrist. Exhale, step your left foot in front of it across your right. There we go. Knife edges touch. Reach high. Ground into your right foot. Reach. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach and press your hips to La Jolla. Throat open, head back a little bit. Here you're going to dial your right shoulder back. So your heart will open to the sky rather than closing off to the ground. And stretch. Feel it all through the rib cage. The intercostal muscles, the interconnective tissue, and the fascia. You know, a lot of us sleep on our sides. I certainly do. And if you're stagnant throughout the day, it's like that energy kind of just gets stuck there, right? 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Inhale. Exhale the right. Come back to center. Unwind your legs. Reach both hands high. So heels and toes just touch all the way together. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold and squat down deep. Come high in the balls of your feet. Lift your heels. Tuck your chin to your chest. And see if you can bring your forehead to your knees. Good, y'all. From here, unfurl your spine. Let's set our knees to the ground. Untuck your toes. Take your ankles wider than your hips. Now listen, if you have knee issues, you either separate your knees to modify, or you could always skip this too. but feel your way through it. If you can, and if you're okay with this, you sink your hips down in between your heels, right? Use those hands. And again, don't force this, right? Your knees are very vulnerable. You're going to need them till you're 110, 120, 130 years old. And if your hips can sink between your heels and you're good there, great. If you want a little bit more, you can walk your hands back, lay on your back, and grab opposite elbows over your head. Same deep diaphragm breathing we began to cultivate 50 minutes ago. Same quality of attention. It's not what we do, it's how we do what we do. And keeping this sustained attention and concentration is a rare thing, as you know. You know, you heard me talking the other day, my YouTube videos, these are all an hour or so long. Might get a couple hundred views. But those other ones, you know, Yoga with Adrian that are 10, 15 minutes long. Those will get thousands, hundreds of thousands of views. So here we're just focusing on sustained concentration. It's a rarity, but it's a strength and it's a muscle. A focused mind is a very powerful mind, as you know. Now, if you're on your back, we're gently coming up. You can walk your hands forward, plant your palms. Let's meet back in downward facing dog. Flush that blood back through your legs. Take an inhale, lift your heels, roll forward here, plank pose. Exhale, let's lower all the way down. And then, tell you what, bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand and clasp your foot. So right knee, left hand. Take your right arm extended forward. Exhale everything out. Inhale, lift everything up. Kick that leg up and back and let that drive the lift. So lifting everything includes your left leg. Look straight down, smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. Take your biceps back with your ears and see what you can get cooking for 2 more breaths, huh? Inhale. Exhale, lift that back left leg, brother. Inhale, lift up, there we go. Exhale, release, left ear to your mat, gaze to your right. If you want to bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs, go for it. Woo! All right, chin forward. Bend your left knee, reach back with your right hand, clasp it. If you switched it up last time, then, do the opposite here. Left arm extends forward. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your leg up and back, lift everything up. Good, everybody. Inhale. Stay here. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift it, breathe. Release. Opposite ear to the mat. Bend your knees, windshield wiper. Woo! Y'all probably guess what's coming next. Chin forward, bend your knees, grab right foot with right hand, left with left. You want to go to ankle, cool. If this isn't happening for you, take some version of what we did in the beginning. We did those cobra poses in the beginning. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. Yeah. See if you can kick up, lift up to the point of discomfort. And then move through that discomfort with an inner quality of equanimity and balance. And we do that with our breath. If you can control your breath, you can control your mind. If you can control your mind, you could direct your life in any which way you want, right? Manifest anything you want, all the success, all the love. Start with the breath. Start right now. Inhale, lift up one more time. Release. Woo! If you want want to drop your forehead, bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs, go for it. Let's meet back in downward facing dog, everybody. Downward facing. Last dogger of your day, y'all. Last dogger of your day. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, just step your left foot between your hands and move to half pigeon pose. Drop your back right knee to the ground, heel toe your left foot across towards your right wrist. If this isn't happening for you, ankle, knee stuff, lay on your back. Dougie here is gonna go on his back. You can look to Dougie, pink shirt. Well, he's doing a little something different than I was gonna suggest, but let me know if you need that version. I'll help you out. Now keep your hips level. Inhale, hands walk back, open heart. Walk it out on your exhale. Drop your head down. Again, your brain is that supercomputer, the most powerful brand on the planet. What we're doing with this practice is kind of rebooting it. You know, your home computer tends to get a little bit slow a lot of times if you don't reboot it every once in a while. So we're rebooting it and we're loading up with good, uplifting, positive programs by thanking ourselves for being here. Telling ourselves good job. A lot of times that internal dialogue, which ends up being the same day after day, isn't so positive. Like 80% of our thoughts, studies show, are negative. And I think the world would be a very, very different place if 80% of those thoughts were positive. Breathe. Good, y'all. Walk your hands out of this one. Lean onto your left hip, turn back to face the street. Bring the sole of your left foot to your inner right thigh, because Jane, we did the left leg, didn't we? You can switch it up, I'm just messing with you. And then, a couple options here. First, simple Janu Sirsasana, rooting your sit bones, reach your hands high, turn square and exhale, fold. Or, a little bit more lateral flexion, left hand to the ground at the base of your spine, right hand to the outside of your left knee or thigh. Take it here. Oh, wait. No.
Okay.
Get tall by pressing into your left hand. Have it right by the base of your spine. And then navel in, pull and twist on your exhale. Now, option to take your left hand up and over towards your right leg. Yeah. If you can get the foot there, we're trying to rotate the torso through. You can use that leverage of your pulling with your right hand. Breathe deep, everybody. This looks phenomenal. One more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Release that. Take her back up. Take Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Knees open nice and wide. Root into your sit bones. Lengthen through your spine on your inhale. And then fold. But hinge at your waist rather than rounding your spine. Lead with your heart. And use your elbows, your forearms, and your inner thighs to pry those hips open just a little bit more. Breathe. Vixen, literally nothing happened. Nothing happened. You having a bad dream or what? One more breath. Inhale. Accelerate. Come out of this. Take your left leg and swing it around behind you. Jane, that'll be your right leg. You'll swing around behind you. Okay, take your right ankle towards your left wrist. Half pigeon pose. Inhale, hands walk back. Open your heart, breathe it in. So half pigeon facing the street on the right. Exhale, fold. Lay your torso out long. Drop your head down. It matters you're here. It matters that this is your habit. To reboot, to hit the reset button. A lot of people don't do this at all. In fact, another good habit is just to do hard stuff. You're doing more physical exercise than some people will do in a month. And it hasn't all been easy. Really good habit to have. Do hard stuff. Day in, day out. Breathe. Hey. Why? Come here. Oh. One more breath, y'all. Inhale. Accelerate. Walk your hands back out of this one. Lean onto your right hip. Turn back to face the ocean. Now remember your options. Janu Sirsasana, where your sit bones are flat. You root down, reach high. You're turning square up with your left leg. So the difference in these couple things, this is your square and then folding down. Or let's see, right hand at the base of your spine, left hand across to the outside of your right knee or thigh. Get tall in the inhale, navel in, leverage, twist, exhale, and then right hand option to take it up and over. Breathe. One more, everybody. Inhale. Accelerate. Take her back up. Straighten both legs out in front. Roll onto your back. Happy baby pose, everybody. Happy baby pose.